The good stuff is all new and live. Chef Chuck Hughes is here, putting a spotlight on some of Canada's hottest restaurants and cooking up a recipe that'll have you booking a reservation. Then, Winston C. has the tech that'll save you time, and Science Sam puts viral kitchen hacks to the test to see what really works. Plus, Superstore star Lauren Ash is here, and she's bringing something spooky just in time for Halloween. And in the kitchen, Mary is serving up something cheesy, crispy, and oh so delicious. It all starts right now.
Today. I'm feeling very excited about that. But our first guest today is shining the spotlight on some of Canada's best new restaurants. Everyone, please welcome one of my absolute faves in the kitchen, the one and only Chuck Hughes. Chuck, how's it going? Oh my gosh, I'm doing so great. I'm gonna get that on for you. How's it going, man?
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, can't complain.
Cannot complain. Listen, I'm really, really pumped because today we are celebrating some exciting new dining destinations in Canada.
So ACBNR, so Air Canada's best new restaurants, back for the 24th year.
Has it really been going for 24 years?
24 years.
Wow.
So basically celebrating, new restaurants in Canada.
Yeah.
So the long list just came out September 16th. 31 restaurants. Not 30.
No, what a specific
I know what you're
number.
thinking.
Yeah.
Why not 32?
Yeah.
It's not happening.
No, 31.
31. And the top 10 will be revealed November 17th. So these are all new restaurants.
Yeah.
You have to be open for a year.
Yeah, okay.
So, it can't be Garde Manger, which is 20 years old.
20 years old, yeah.
But so it's really focusing on, new chefs, new restaurants, and for me, it's great to be involved because I get to try all these new restaurants.
Yeah.
I'm not a judge.
Yeah.
I'm just there to facilitate.
Chuck, that's the best job.
I know.
Because you don't have to tell anyone what you like or don't like. You just get to eat the food.
I know.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
But no, I'm here to kind of lend support and to celebrate these restaurants.
Yeah.
And, it's this year, there's innovation,
Yeah.
there's trends that are kind of being followed. I'm not going to say anything. You'll see it very shortly.
Yeah.
You'll see it soon. But
Yeah.
but all around it's celebrating Canada.
Yeah.
And I think there's so much great food in this country
Such
and a lot of great
scene.
restaurants. And right now, all over the country. So we've got some restaurants from a little bit all over the place.
Okay.
East Coast, Montreal. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's a small village.
Yeah, on a river. Yeah.
And we've got also from Victoria. So,
Okay, well, we're gonna get into, yes, a couple of restaurants that are on this list, on the long list right now. We're gonna start off in Montreal at Bonafide. Let's talk about that. Yeah, Bonafide.
So lobster agnolotti, lobster filling, lobster bisque. A lot of lobster.
Yeah.
So actually, I was there this week, and you see some pictures of the restaurant here, and that's the dish in the restaurant as it is.
That's stunning.
And so, phenomenal dish. This was on their menu this summer, lobster season. Right now, they're like super focused on mushrooms and their fall menu. Small little 28-seat restaurant, super cute. Luigi, the owner, he's already feeling the effects of ACBNR, so Air Canada's best new restaurants.
That's
because
amazing.
he just wants a small little, restaurant, and now he's getting all this attention, so super happy.
That's awesome.
So if you go there, small, really kind of neighborhoody place, the food is phenomenal.
It looks, I was looking at the menu this morning. It's a nice small menu, just doing really good stuff really well.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that. Well, Montreal always brings some good food, but let's head out west. Yeah, no big deal. I'm going to his restaurant on Friday. I'm pumped about it. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna head out west to Victoria. We're going to Rabbit Rabbit. Let's talk about that place.
So pork and sauerkraut dumpling. You've got a sake cream. So once again, talking about innovation, you know, you've got dumplings. So there's a lot of pasta and dumplings, so there's kind of a theme there.
Yeah.
And it's been said before, like the comfort food, but there's, you know, pasta is kind of a comfort food,
Yeah.
but to bring it to this level,
Yeah.
there's also a lot of craftsmanship. Like,
Totally.
you can kind of throw a million things together and make it taste good, but to elevate it to this level, honestly, it's phenomenal. So I think across the board, the 31, you know, long list that was selected, everything's really different, but kind of on the same vibe, like in a funny way. So I guess, you know, trends exist.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that you can remember, trends exist. So, and it's not a bad thing.
No, definitely not. This is absolutely stunning.
Yes.
And again, with that, I've never heard of a sake cream before.
Sake cream, I mean, first time I hear about it, you know, I don't know.
It's a
lot
thing.
of people
It sounds
here
good.
seem like they do it every Tuesday night. But for us, it was our first time.
Yeah,
so
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and so there's some toasted sesame, some chili oil. So just, you know, superb dish. Obviously, these are recreations, and they look pretty true to form.
I'm
so,
not gonna lie,
looks delicious, innovative yet comforting, and I feel like that's kind of the vibe with the 31 restaurants that we have now.
Yeah.
So.
All right, now let's head out to the East Coast. Let's go to
Yes.
Halifax. Let's go to Tribute. What are we talking about with Tribute?
Tribute, Halifax. So here, so we can see them here. It's Capelletti. So Capelletti di Cafe.
Oh
so
my
there's
gosh.
coffee grounds in the actual dough.
So this is the pasta. These dark little chocolate brown.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
So you've got some mushrooms, cinnamon cap mushrooms, but you've also got some coffee in that dough, which is innovative, it's fun, it's playful. Obviously the Capelletti, it's like a little hat. It looks beautiful. Once again, pasta. People eat it 3 times a week, but to elevate it to this level of craftsmanship, day in, day out, you know, restaurants like, you know, every day is a new day
100%.
for everybody, but in a restaurant, it's, you know, to keep this level of craftsmanship, like, it's amazing. So, you know, there's also some prosciutto butter in there.
Get out of here.
A lot of like, prosciutto butter. I love it. So it's really, you know, these are 3 that are selected within the 31. As we can see, there's sort of a theme, but you know, we're in Halifax, we're in Victoria, so nobody's really kind of in the same area, but yet there's something going on.
It's like celebration of Canada across Canada. My buddy Steve's restaurant, Steven in Burlington, number 8, is on the list. No big deal. Very exciting. That's the name of the restaurant, not the number on the list. Just so we are all clear. Now, speaking of traveling across the country, I know that you, with your show, Chuck of the First People's Kitchen, you travel all across Canada, and you get a ton of inspiration. So you're going to make something today inspired by your travels.
Yeah. So this is kind of
hot.
I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. So, you know, I'm lucky, thanks to Air Canada. I travel all over the country, and I really get to try a lot of great restaurants, but mostly I'm hunting, fishing, and gathering, and I was just in Yellowknife with Yellowknife's Dene in Deda First Nation, and we went fishing, and we made a shore lunch. So this is kind of like my inspiration of a shore lunch, elevated just a little touch.
Okay, fantastic.
So, you know, we've got a hot pan, cast iron. I think that's kind of a classic when we go fishing. Little touch of oil, and we just want to. And this is wildly hot right now.
It is. I told you that this is a hot.
I always say to
stove.
keep your pan hot, but this might be
is
taking it to the other level.
Well, it feels like we're now in like a rock and roll music video with a little smoke machine
it's
going
a little
on.
much, but whatever. Okay, salt. A little bit of pepper.
Beautiful.
You can imagine that.
And we're doing a pickerel right now, right?
Yes, we're doing a pickerel. I think it's probably one of the most liked like obviously trout is delicious, salmon, but pickerel in terms of kind of a fisherman's fish.
I was gonna say anytime I catch a pickerel, it's not going back.
Yeah,
we're having that pickerel.
So it's very versatile. You can fry it, you can pan sear it. So right now we're just pan searing it. I'm pan searing it on one side. Let it go really slowly. My potatoes here, same thing. Boiled the potatoes, smashed them, then I fried them. So they're nice and creamy on the inside. You fry them, they get crispy. And
then we also have over here
the Berg Blanc.
This is, okay, so tell us what a Berg Blanc is. Honestly, Chuck, the first time I ever made Berg Blanc, it was your recipe.
So,
no big deal.
So really, Berg Blanc is basically creating a liquid that's got a whole bunch of aromatics and flavor, and then you want to add tons of butter.
Just tons of butter.
Normally, you would do it with wine, but I skipped the wine. I've got some champagne vinegar.
Beautiful.
Okay, everything is very measured, as you can see.
Yeah, very measured,
important.
very key.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just add whatever I want. So I've got garlic.
Okay.
Shallots or shallots.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay,
Yeah.
peppercorn. Thyme, and you'll see recipes online. I'll have a bunch of different things. A little bit of lemon peel.
It's almost like you're steeping those flavors into that vinegar. Yeah.
So bring that to a boil, let it steep, reduce it,
Okay.
and when you have it, you'll have a little bit of liquid left, and then you'll just start adding butter, and it'll look something like this.
Can I taste that?
So this is what you're left with.
Come on.
Yeah. So. Okay. So really, it's a beurre blanc. It's a butter sauce.
It's a butter sauce.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So to this, when I was fishing, I caught some whitefish. There was eggs in it. I'm like, normally you could fry the eggs up, but why not take them and put them in the sauce?
Oh, beautiful.
So we've got some trout roe.
Okay.
And just gonna add it right in there. And my sauce isn't too. I put quite a bit in there.
Yeah.
Because you want it to add.
Yeah.
You want it to add some flavor, some color, and some pop. And I'm gonna add a touch of chives.
Oh my gosh.
So, and like in cooking, right? Like everything's there for a reason.
A little
touch of water.
Just to thin it out?
Just to kind of thin it out.
Okay.
And that's kind of a testament to why I love cooking so much.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you can make mistakes, but you can kind of fix them once in a while too.
I agree.
So
and if worse comes to worse, you can always order a pizza.
and trust yourself, or so.
Beautiful.
Beurre blanc's there.
Okay.
My fish is almost ready, and now we've got a slaw. So something super simple.
Yeah.
Once again, kind of a shore lunch, a little bit elevated, if you will. So I've got my vinaigrette, which I heated on the stove. There's maple syrup, vinegar, olive oil, a little bit of celery salt, some mustard seed, which I leave in there. And then I'm just gonna pour a little bit on top.
And you do it warm, right? You put
I
it
do it
onto it
warm.
because then it kind of softens that cabbage just a little bit.
Exactly.
That's beautiful.
And then a little bit of green onion.
Yes.
And so if you have time, you can kind of julienne it. You can kind of do whatever you want with it.
Okay.
Apples, little touch. Okay.
Do you want a little tongue action?
Yeah.
Well, let me get you some.
Yeah, if you have that, that'll be good. And now I've got some fish here that was pre-cooked.
Beautiful. Okay.
But it's coming along really nicely. I'm leaving it on one side. I've got the skin, so I'm just letting it cook all the way through. You just want to make sure that it's fully cooked, and you're good to go when it looks something like this.
Okay.
And so we've got our slaw.
There's a plate over here. Oh, wait, we got a plate.
I've got a plate right here.
Jackie's on it. He knows what's up.
So we've got our potatoes. Like I said, it's boiled and fried. So
you kind of swash them a little to get a little bit more surface area so they get that crispy.
Little nooks and crannies.
Look at
and
the
get
brown
that,
butter in that pan too. Get out of here.
So I might just put a little bit of that. That wasn't planned, but
That's not, that
looks too good.
I'm not mad about this.
A little bit right there.
Okay.
And then my fish, you know what? We get the point.
We get the point.
All right? We get the point.
Yeah.
I've got a nice fillet right here, so I'll put it right on top. And then I've got my sauce that, oh no, that was a...
no!
But see, this is what I'm gonna do here.
This is what's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm gonna put it back on the heat.
She seized
just
up
a
bit.
touch.
She just seized up a little.
Okay, and
But
hopefully
look
it
how
won't.
quickly this comes back.
Okay, I should be good.
Listen, if you take anything
Should
from
be
this,
good.
Chuck Hughes also
Yes.
sometimes makes a mistake in the kitchen.
It happened.
Just like me, just like you.
It happened once here,
One
right
time.
now, and that's it.
And never again.
My kids might be watching, so. Okay? And then you just
Oh my
pour
God.
that
Look
right
at
on
that.
top.
Oh my gosh.
See what I mean?
Yes.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
A little bit of that. Get
And I
out
come
of
back,
here.
and I come back and save the day.
Yeah.
Okay? A little bit of slaw.
On the side.
Okay.
Chuck, this is so beautiful.
So it's just like a simple shore lunchy dish that we've
Anytime
elevated.
I'm out fishing, this is exactly what it looks like when I bring my fish home. Chuck, this is an absolute stunner. Can I give it a taste?
Yes, please
okay,
do.
Let's get right into it.
Please do.
I'm going into that fish.
Let's see.
Absolutely beautiful. Let's give it a go. My dude, that is so good. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for taking us across Canada.
Thank
all the
you.
way to Yellowknife as well. What a delight. We got to take a break, but we'll be right back.
Coming up, Winston C has the tech that'll save you time, and Science Sam puts viral kitchen hacks to the test to see what really works. That's all coming up. To tomorrow on an all-new episode of The Good Stuff. It's Winner Winner Chicken Dinner. Forget dry, boring, same-old suppers. We've got crispy thighs, saucy drumsticks, a cozy soup, and yes, even a sheet pan chicken parm that'll steal the show. That's tomorrow on an all-new episode.
Here with some time-saving tech that makes life at home easier and more enjoyable. Hey, Winston, how's it going?
Mary. Hi, everyone.
It's so good to see you.
It's so lovely to see you. I love spending time with you guys.
Oh my gosh, same. Also, happy fall. This fall color. What a delight.
Love a nice bright orange.
I know, I'm so excited. Okay, so we are talking tech that makes things, life a little bit easier.
Easier, but also saving time. Don't we love saving time?
I love saving time.
Time is money.
100%. Okay, so we're gonna start off in the living room doing perhaps my least favorite thing, Winston, cleaning the windows.
There are three things I hate.
Yeah.
I hate cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah.
I hate vacuuming and windows.
Yeah, windows.
And it doesn't matter whether you're in a house or if you're in a condo or an apartment, cleaning windows, never fun.
No.
What if I told you there was a robot to help you do that? Right?
This feels like the Jetsons.
Right?
Yeah.
This is the very first thing that we're talking about here, and this is a AI-powered smart window cleaning robot.
What?
Okay. What happens is through suction, this goes onto your window, and as you can see there, using artificial intelligence, it's got a dual misting spray that has actually a pretty wide angle of cleaning, but using artificial intelligence, it will detect anything that's in the way, because sometimes you have things on our windows.
Sometimes you got a joker of a husband. Yeah, like that lady does, yeah.
And it will also determine the right path in which to clean the most efficiently. So it's battery powered, it has the cleaning solution inside, and it has these removable microfiber cleaning pads that you can easily throw into the washing machine.
That's bonkers.
And you replace them, and it goes as you go. And you can set it to go when you're not at home. And it's also secure, so it doesn't fall and hit anybody.
Nice. It's like, you know the robot vacuum?
Yes.
That I really want? That's kind of like that, but for your window, vertical
on your
space.
window, and
Very
it's
cool.
controlled through an app on your smartphone.
Oh, right
on. It's saving you time from cleaning your windows.
We love
no one
that.
wants to do that.
We love that. Okay, next up, we're talking a little bit of relaxation.
Yes.
What do we got going on here?
Saving you time and your sleep, right? And sleep is so important. This is really neat. It looks like one of those VR headsets,
It does
right?
a little bit.
Yeah, but this is actually a eye massager, and it's by a company called Renfo. It's called the Iris Eye Massager. It not only massages your eye, it has 2 heat settings, okay? So you put this on, and when you turn it on, not only do you look futuristic like you're in the Jetsons,
I was gonna say.
but it will actually relax you, and it has Bluetooth speakers built right in. So you can pair it with your phone, and you can play your favorite music.
Or like bird sounds.
Or you can play your favorite bird sounds.
That's nice.
And you can slowly drift away. So it's good for the bedroom, but it's also great if you're riding the train, maybe not the subway.
No, yeah.
But maybe on an airplane, you can put this on, and you can hear your favorite bird sounds, and you can also relax a little.
That's right. That's also really good if you got dry eyes. The little bit of heat.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that is nice.
We
Okay,
love
very
that.
cool. Now, next up, we're going to go into not necessarily just the home office. This is kind of just for the everywhere.
For the everywhere,
Yeah.
and this is one of the hottest devices right now, just came out last week. This is the iPhone 17 Pro. It's part of the iPhone 17 series.
Oh, the color matches your sweater.
Right? This is it in the cosmic orange, and I put the Sienna Tech woven case on it. It's got a 48 megapixel main fusion camera. It's also got telephoto and wide lenses. The battery life is better than ever before. But from a productivity and social standpoint, what I love about this is it's got iOS 26, which has liquid glass on it. But when you're taking selfies, it's got center stage on it, and so you don't have to determine whether you take a photo in portrait or landscape mode. It will automatically determine what is best. So if you're doing an Ellen selfie, you're getting everybody in it. Or if you're doing just you and me, it'll also make sure that it has the best angle.
Oh my gosh,
for
look, a
us.
little photographer in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing that's really great is this. This is the AirPods Pro 3, okay? This is the latest AirPods from Apple. And what's great is it's got live translation built in. It's one of the features that also works with iOS.
Okay.
And when you turn it on, say we go to Italy. Let's go to Italy.
I love that, Winston.
And
Let's do it.
when we go to the market and we're talking to somebody and they're talking to us in Italian, it will listen and automatically translate what they're saying in real time to you.
It's like you work at the UN.
Right? All in real time. And when you reply back, it will actually show you back in Italian and they can read.
Oh,
so
cool.
now you're having a real-time conversation using your AirPods, using live translation.
That's bonkers.
We are in the future and we're saving time through translation.
Definitely, future is today. Now, speaking of saving time, we are a morning show. I'm an early bird. You need your coffee first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
How can tech help us with that?
I love coffee. I don't get going until I have coffee. This is fantastic here. It's from Hamilton Beach. And what's great about this is it's a 12-cup coffee maker, but it also has a smart technology built in. So if you have a Google Home, if you have an Amazon smart speaker, you are able to connect that. And so right from bed, you can say the magic words, start my coffee, and your coffee is loaded, your water is ready to go, and it will make your coffee for you.
Right on.
It's beautiful in the sense that it also has a 2-hour shut-off time. So once the coffee is made, it'll keep it warm, but then it'll automatically turn it off so you don't have burnt coffee when you get home after work.
Fantastic. I love that. And I like that you said the magic words and didn't say them, so we're not setting off everyone's
smart
home
speakers.
thing.
People complain all the time. Don't say those words.
Don't say them on TV. All right, last but not least, let's real quick head outside. What are we doing?
This is the 2-zone Wi-Fi water timer. This is from Lee Valley. What's fantastic about this is it's Wi-Fi connected and also works with your smart speaker.
Okay.
You connect your hose to it, and using an app, you can determine the schedule that works for you. And so it could be because of weather. It could be a smart rotation and it will intelligently decide when to turn it on. But using that, you are saving water because you're not just leaving your water running, but you are letting this go and it will intelligently water your lawn, your plants, whatever it is. But it easily installs to your existing infrastructure.
Fantastic.
And Lee Valley has thought through it all and it's fantastic. I love it.
I do love a Lee Valley. Winston, this was great. Thank you so much.
High five.
Great job.
Good to see you.
We gotta take a break, so we'll be right back. Time-saving kitchen hack really works, we call on our friendly neighborhood neuroscientist and science communicator, Science Sam. Hey, Sam, how's it going? So good. Okay, I am feeling very pumped. We are in the kitchen today. What are you showing us?
We are going to put some kitchen hacks to the test with science. And like any good science experiment, we're not just going to see if it works. We're going to see if it's better than the standard way.
Okay.
You're going to be our control, doing things the old-fashioned way.
Love it.
And I'm testing the hack.
Okay, fantastic. We're going to do this thing. All right, let's start off with truly one of my least favorite things in the kitchen.
I agree.
We're peeling a boiled egg.
You just don't want to do it because it's so annoying to do.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Here's the hack we're going to try.
Okay.
You're doing it the normal way. Your eggs just came out of the boiling water. They're still warm.
Still warm.
Mine have been in an ice bath for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And that's going to hopefully make it easier.
Okay, let's give it a go. Shall we do a little bit of a race?
Oh,
shall
yeah.
we? All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
I never beat you when
I'm honestly so nervous right now.
Me too. Oh, you see, because mine was in the ice bath.
Yeah.
See how nice that's
Oh, that's going well.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at that.
So smooth.
Oh no, I snagged it.
Am I beating Mary?
I think you might be.
This is a first on the show for me.
Mine is a skeg. Okay.
You see that?
That is truly, okay, I
You got a
snagged
little
mine.
pinprick. Mine is nice and smooth.
Yours
I
is-
can't believe I beat you.
Yours is like a model of an egg.
Stunning.
Yeah.
That's because the ice caused it to contract away from the membrane.
Oh, okay.
So we used physics to make it easier to peel. Thank you so much for
Also,
that.
can we also take note at what this is versus like Sam's one piece, basically?
Yeah, honestly.
I think science definitely wins this one.
I think so.
I love it. It's almost like jumping into a cold bath that makes you
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
perfect. All right, next up, this is actually my least favorite thing to do in the kitchen. We're talking peeling garlic cloves. This is something I literally always get my husband to do.
Yeah, that's
because
his
I'm
job.
like, I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you do the cooking, that's fair. Okay, so you're gonna peel garlic with a paring knife.
Okay.
And then I saw this hack where you shake it in a jar.
Okay.
And apparently that's gonna be faster, especially if you got a lot of cloves, because I like a lot of garlic.
Yeah, same. Okay,
So,
let's do this. Let's see how it goes. Okay,
Let's see what we can do.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna shake
this.
It looks like nothing's happening, but trust the process.
We're testing the process. We're trusting the process. This is where my competitive edge comes out. I'm feeling very competitive. Is it going okay?
I think so. Okay. You wanna take a peek?
You know what? Let's take a peek. I'm not even done mine. I'm not gonna lie.
You barely finished one, although you were still pretty fast.
Thank you,
Now,
thank
if you
you.
look at mine, it looks like not too much happened, but
In theory.
does this hack work?
Oh, it did.
Okay, so it loosens it up. I would say it's all right. Maybe it's okay. It definitely made it easier to peel with my fingers instead of like you really had to get in there with a knife.
Yeah.
What it really comes down to, okay, so that one comes right off.
There you go, that was nice.
So we're using the mechanical force of the shake to start to like loosen it.
And agitate.
But depending on the genetics and the age of the garlic, how fresh it is, it's gonna be easier or harder to peel. This one was pretty fresh, really fragrant, but that made it a lot easier to do with my hands.
Okay.
Not bad.
I like that. And you loosened all of them. I loosened one.
Yeah.
In the same amount of time. So no matter what, it actually is a little bit quicker.
A little workout, too.
A little workout. That's always fun. Okay, now last but not least, we are in baking season. It is the second day of fall. This is the time that you reach into your cupboard, you find that brown sugar, and it is as hard as a rock.
Yeah,
so
this happens to me every time.
100%. Even like me, like I have that little terracotta bear that I like to put in, but what are we doing?
Okay, so you're gonna smash it, as one does, right? Trying to break those clumps.
Classic.
I'm gonna use some science. Because I'm gonna actually wet a paper towel, make it a little bit damp, and then microwave it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is apparently gonna loosen it up. This is quite clumpy.
Okay.
I'm gonna cover it up.
Okay.
You can get to smashing. Yeah, you got a lot of work to do.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Quick 30.
Whose brown sugar is this?
I'm just chilling. I'm doing nothing.
Mine is turning into white sugar.
I'm relaxed.
I'm
Let's
making a mess.
Okay, that's been about 10 seconds.
Okay.
Probably could go a little bit longer.
Okay.
Oh, it's real clumpy.
I know, is she clumpy?
So,
it might need a bit longer.
yeah, probably if I had soaked it a bit more. Let me see if any of the. Okay.
Ooh,
this
she's
one
nice.
got
Okay.
nice and soft. The
Like
idea,
this won't even break.
Yeah, I mean, definitely more successful than you. I think I need to do like maybe try 30 seconds or so, but I can feel it really getting soft.
Yeah.
So the idea is that brown sugar, it's the molasses in it is hygroscopic. It likes water, but it starts to evaporate, and so you're just rehydrating it.
Okay.
Experiment with like a more damp towel, longer time, and that'll loosen it up. It does work. But it depends how much long you go for.
See, this is why with science, you never just do one test, you do a bunch of tests. And that's how science works, everybody.
I can really feel it loosening.
Oh, now
like
this is where Sam and I get really competitive.
I know, we're like, oh, yours looks pretty bad, though.
This is the thing. I don't understand how it happens. When you try to bash your brown sugar, it just turns back into white sugar. I don't know where the molasses goes, but he runs away, and then you end up with this sad little clump, which we don't love.
Mine looks less sad, so I'm taking the win.
I think you take the win, Sam. I absolutely love it, especially with that hard-boiled egg. A fantastic job.
That was great.
That was great. Thanks so much. We gotta take a break. We'll be right back.
Up next, Superstore star Lauren Ash is here, and she's bringing something spooky just in time for Halloween. Don't miss it.
As Dina Fox from the sitcom Superstore. And now she's out with her debut album, Call Me When You Get This. Everyone, please welcome award-winning actress, comedian, and musician, Lauren Ash. Dress is fantastic.
Thank you so much. I feel a Halloween chic. You know
it is very much. You really suit orange, which is always a good thing when you're doing Halloweeny stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a gift.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, so first off, Lauren, a huge congratulations on your very first album.
Thank you.
Now, I've heard you say this is not a career switch.
Right.
That music was actually your first love.
Yes. Yeah. Ever since I was a kid, I got my first guitar when I was 13.
Okay.
I wrote music all through high school. In high school, I really would have preferred to be. There's me.
Yeah.
Yes. Little me. I know. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It comes about it honestly.
Yeah.
But I really would have rather been a rock star than an actor in high school. And I took the much more practical road of actor.
Yes.
You know, which that's
everyone
insane.
knows. It's a very wise decision.
Yeah. But this is basically a gift to my younger self.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bean.
No, I feel like Bean is adorable.
Thank you
That's
so
her
much.
dog. I am obsessed. I feel like being a rock star, going from acting where when you're performing in front, you've got your castmates, but then you're looking out at this wall of all of the crew who aren't allowed to make a single sound. Whereas when you go on stage as a rock star, you get to hear that response immediately. What is that like for you?
Yeah, you know, I often talk about, certainly on television, but even performing comedy live, as I did for many years, it feels like it's an output. You know, it's like I am providing a service, I am entertaining, but playing live music, especially rock music, people are dancing and singing and cheering, and it feels like it's this like energetic exchange almost, if that makes sense, which is like, I feel like I get as much as I give, if that makes any sense, and we're creating the show together.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Now, your album, Call Me When You Get This, it's a really personal album.
Yeah.
You co-wrote this after a breakup.
Yes.
And there's some really real audio moments like that you recorded in that time. How did you get yourself in the headspace where you could A, record that, and B, have a crowd of people sing those lyrics back at you that were pretty tough?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I went through this breakup, and I've been through many, but this one's like, I was like, it's all right. We're doing great. We got an album.
Yeah, listen, art needs what it needs. You know?
100%. But this one was like, I was saying to my friends, I was like, I get it now. I was like, this is what heartbreak is. You know, this is why people create art. And so I started documenting myself through the grief and like just filming these video diary segments that I don't know why I was compelled, I just was. And so when we were putting together the final, you know, like track list for the record, I realized I was like, I should revisit those videos. And I found all of these audio clips that were kind of in conjunction with what song I was writing at that time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I thought it would be like interesting, like additional context and like kind of like creating more of that kind of sonic journey through the album. And so you were really getting a feeling for like, oh, she's not like just putting this on for these songs. This woman was going through
in
it.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's true. And I think those really emotionally difficult times that we go through, it's so wild because everybody goes through heartbreak. Everybody has that. And it's one of those things where when you're in it, people will say, how are you? And you say, fine. You are very much not fine.
Yeah, exactly.
And having that creative outlet to process it, I feel like is such a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lifesaver for me, you know? Again, it felt like we started writing the album, we got like maybe 2 songs, and then the breakup happened, and then I said to my producers and co-writers, I was like, well, buckle in. I was like, we're in it now. This is my jagged little pill. Let's go.
I love that. Now, you are originally, maybe people don't necessarily know this, you're originally from Belleville, Ontario. No big deal. Now, that's one of the spots on your upcoming tour.
It is.
Which starts October 2nd, right?
October 2nd, the tour starts in London. We're hitting all the big ones. We're hitting my hometown, Belleville. Yes, and we're playing Toronto on November 18th at the Mod Club.
Oh my gosh, the Mod Club. The Mod Club is the first place I ever saw my husband play in his band.
Oh my God,
so
that's
it's a great venue.
Great venue. But amazing cities on this tour. We got Kingston, Ottawa, Quebec City, Montreal. We're hitting all the St. Catharines.
I am so is there anything in particular that you're really excited for this tour, other than just hitting those cities? But
you know, we've created a really cool live show. I wanted to like kind of add in these kind of like nostalgic elements because I think there's a vibe to the music that feels like that kind of early 2000s pop punk feel. And so we've kind of created this stage with like an old school TV that's in the like wooden case. We remember those?
Oh yeah, with the tube on the back?
And so there's lots of different elements. So I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised that you're going to come, you're going to hear the songs, but there's like lots of other little videos and comedy and talking bits. And it's like a really kind of fully formed show that I'm excited about.
Oh my gosh, I'm so amped. That's so cool. Now, you have been working for over a decade in LA. Acting. Doing all that stuff. You've recently, though, come back to Toronto, and you went into your apartment that you've kept the whole time. And you opened up your closet. And you have been posting beautiful outfits from 10 years ago. It's like, it's a bit of a time capsule.
It is the time capsule closet. Yes. Is
that, do we look, I honestly, most of these I was like, I wore that.
Oh yeah.
100% wore that. That was like a going out top.
Oh yeah, that was business casual at the club.
At the bar, 100%. You give yourself a Cosmo and you're good to go.
You're good. Absolutely. Office tonight.
What is it about sharing that with your audience that it's so relatable? What is it that kind of spurred you to do that?
Well, it's funny because I bought that condo when I was very young and I was very, you know, at the kind of like great point in my career. And then I booked a gig in LA immediately. And I was like, well, I'm going to hold on to this place. I'm not going to sell right away. So what consequently happened is like, you know, I've had people stay there many times, but I had this part of a closet that it hasn't been touched in like 15 15 years of 15-year-old clothes. And so I started going through them and I was like, I gotta just make a video about this. And so many people have responded to it. And the great news is there's more parts coming because I found another box. And we're good to go.
That is a dream. Now, not only are you busy, obviously, with music, with your new album, with acting, but you're also hosting the TV series Halloween Bake Shop. Can you tell? Well, actually, we've got a clip of you. Let's take a look at you in action.
Please.
I come from the comedy world. I could perform in front of 10,000 people and not break a sweat, but I'm losing it. There, take it. I've invited 8 professional bakers to get to work creating the creepiest confections you've ever seen.
Go, go, go. Woo.
Going in the oven. All to win the grand prize of $25,000.
Let's go.
Don't disappoint me.
Okay, so are you naturally a Halloween fan?
Listen, the #1 holiday in my heart is always going to be Christmas, but Halloween is a close second. I am the house in LA that has the 8-foot inflatables on the lawn. You know, I give out the full-size bars. I think of that as an investment into my neighborhood.
Oh,
you know
1,000%. 1,000%.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us a little bit about the show?
Yes, the show is so fun. It's obviously a competition baking show. We have 8 amazing bakers who just create these works of art in a very short amount of time, I might add. And we just have such a great time. From the very beginning, I got very invested in the competition, as did my judges, Jordan Andino and Kareem Queeman. And it's just so much fun to kind of see what the creepy, the cute, everything in between gets created. And I also ate a lot of delicious cake. Some would say possibly too much cake. But
I mean,
it was
is there
wonderful.
such a thing?
You know, I think when you're on your 30th bite of cake for the day, you're like, I think I've scratched the itch.
I did a cake show and I was like 172 cakes.
Yeah. Oh.
A lot of cake.
A lot of cake.
A lot of cake.
Right?
But speaking of, I haven't had cake in a while. You actually brought some very spooky, very fun cake. Okay, well, I'm thrilled about this. Lauren, huge congratulations on absolutely everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. We're going to dig into these. And we're going to take a quick break. Okay, we'll see you.
Up next, Mary is in the kitchen, serving up something cheesy, crispy, and oh so delicious. Stay tuned. Want to be on the good stuff?
Yeah! Amazing!
Whether you're ready for a brand new look,
Oh my gosh!
a refresh in your living space,
Oh my god.
need help with a special event, or want to show off your skills in the kitchen,
All right.
simply scan the QR code below and apply to be on the show.
Kitchen, you know that I am all about making food as easy as possible. Well, you truly cannot get any easier than the recipe I am about to make. I'm basically gonna make toast. What a thrill. But we're not just making any toast. We're gonna make fried cheese tomato toast. How does that sound? Honestly, I'm very excited about this. I basically wanna eat on repeat for the rest of time. I'm thrilled about it. But unlike regular tomato toast, which is always delicious, I wanted to add that layer of fried cheese. But as opposed to dredging and then frying the cheese like a mozzarella stick, I'm just gonna pan fry it. You know when you make a grilled cheese sandwich and you put too much cheese on it and it spills out the side and you get that little crispy bit of cheese? That's kind of what I'm doing here. Or kind of like the edge of a pan pizza, that beautiful crispy cheese. So I've got a pan here over about medium heat. I'm using a non-stick pan. You could also do this in a cast iron skillet, just something that's a little less sticky. And I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of olive oil. That's gonna help that cheese obviously fry up, not stick, and it's gonna be an absolute dream. Now over here, I have some sliced mozzarella cheese. You could also do this with provolone if you wanted to, but I'm going sliced mozzarella. Now, I'm using low moisture mozzarella, AKA the stuff that you would grate and put on pizza, not the little balls of bocconcini. That is a little bit too much moisture in it. I've sliced that into about 1/2 centimeter thick slices because this is cheesy toast. Now, in the recipe, I do say 2 to 4 1/2 centimeter slices, and I clarified with our lovely culinary team that I did not mean 2 4.5 centimeter thick slices, because that would be wild. But we're just gonna add those right into the pan, into that beautiful oil, and we're just going to fry it until it melts and starts to get golden brown and crispy on the bottom. So that's gonna give you, you can already see it starting right here. You see that little bit of that frico, that crispy cheese starting? I don't want it to melt all the way through. I just want it to be a little bit oozy on top and crispy on the bottom, just for that texture and that melty combination. So while that cheese fries, which is an absolute delight, I'm gonna get to work on my tomatoes. Now I am gonna use heirloom tomatoes because I love them right now. My friend Kyle is growing heirloom tomatoes and he's doing a great job. I have never had success growing heirloom tomatoes, so if you have a Kyle in your life, feel free to steal his. But a grocery store always has them as well. Tomatoes are still looking absolutely beautiful right now. I'm gonna cut them nice and kind of thick, about the same thickness as that cheese. Now, when you're cutting an heirloom tomato, sometimes the actual kind of stem area, it branches out more than a classic hothouse tomato. That's okay, just cut around it and you'll be good to go. So just for a little bit of variety, we'll do 2 colors. Now, for the toast, I am just using some sourdough bread. Now, if you want to, you could obviously just use a regular old toaster, but I always tend to use my broiler. First off, I don't own a toaster, which I know is really weird. And I'm only realizing that right now because I'm saying it on live TV. Toasters are great, but I pretty much always use my broiler because it's always cooking and going. But I've got that nice and golden brown, but while your toast is still hot, so whether you've done it in a toaster or under the broiler, I want you to do something. Anytime you're making any type of tomato toast or a savory type of toast, grab a clove of garlic, just one little clove, maybe one that your friend Science Sam peeled for you, and just trim a little bit right off the end. You're not looking to cut the garlic or anything like that. You're just looking to expose that kind of inner part. Grab that little bit of exposed garlic and just rub it on that warm toast. What this is gonna do is give you this softest, most gentle, beautiful garlic flavor, almost giving you like instant garlic bread. Still gonna be a little bit punchy. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. That's looking great. Now onto there, I'm gonna go on with a little bit of mustard. I've got some grainy Dijon. You could do regular if you want, but again, for texture, we absolutely love that. So I'm just gonna spread a little bit right on top. I go big on my mustard, clearly. If you are someone who must have mayonnaise on their tomato toast, feel free to add that as well. But honestly, the cheese gives you a little bit of that flavor, which is an absolute dream. All right, I'm gonna transfer these toasts onto their plates. Remove this, and then if you have any sort of nice fine herb growing in your garden still, feel free to use that. I've got some chives still kicking, which are looking absolutely beautiful. So I'm just gonna thinly slice up some chives just to go on top. But if you had basil, that would be great. A little bit of oregano would be delicious and make this really taste like a pizza. But just some nice thin chopped chives. And now let's go see, let's go see what's happening in that pan. Look at that. Like, can you even deal with how good that looks? You can see we've got a little bit of golden brown starting to happen. I might have put a little too much in, but basically you can see there's a little bit, see that golden? Do you see that? This is what you want it to look like, sloppy and delicious. So to serve this up, we're gonna bring this right on over. I'm gonna add some of that cheese. If you do this in a smaller pan, you can almost just pour that cheese down over top of that toast. We've got that golden brown, that melty cheese. Guys, again, this golden brownness right there, that's what you're looking for. That little bit of flavor, that golden brown cheese. Guys, I'm way too excited about this. I need to calm down because this is going to be lava hot, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we've got that beautiful cheese down. I'm also gonna go on with some slices of tomato right over top, just to hold that down. Pop that over. Little bit of those chives right on there as well. It kind of looks like a classic tomato toast. You've got that beautiful Dijon. It kind of feels like you've got mayo, but secretly it's just melted cheese. Some flaky salt on those tomatoes is an absolute dream. Then we're gonna go on with some pepper. And then you get to dig in. Let's give it a taste, okay? I'm thrilled, here we go. That is my new favorite tomato toast. Give it a try. We gotta take a break, but we'll be right back. Are you sitting at home thinking, hey, seeing the good stuff live would be fun? Well, you are in luck. We would love for you, along with your friends and family, to be a part of our studio audience. Just scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen for your chance to join us. Tickets are free. Can't wait to hear from you. That's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this show. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for more of the good stuff.